Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, saya Lilik Purwaningsih, MPD, dosen program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan, Universitas Dr. Nugroho, Magetan. Pada video PDD UKPTP Serdos ini, saya akan menyampaikan deskripsi pelaksanaan Tridharma perguruan tinggi dalam bidang pengajaran. Mata kuliah yang akan saya sampaikan yaitu mata kuliah Teaching English as a Foreign Language 1 atau TEFL dengan kode mata kuliah MKK 322. Mata kuliah ini diberikan kepada mahasiswa semester 3 dengan bobot 2 SKS. Mata kuliah TEFL 1 membekali mahasiswa dengan landasan konseptual, analitis, dan praktis. Untuk memahami serta memilih pendekatan dan metode pengajaran bahasa Inggris sebagai bahasa asing, kajian mencakup konteks IFL Indonesia, teori belajar bahasa, karakteristik peserta didik, peran guru, perkembangan metode dari grammar translation method sampai pendekatan komunikatif dan post method, serta penerapannya dalam pengajaran sistem bahasa dan 4 keterampilan bahasa. Pembelajaran menggunakan outcome-based education melalui strategi student-centered learning, case method, dan project-based learning. Mahasiswa menganalisis kasus kelas IFL, membandingkan metode, merancang paket pembelajaran, melakukan peer review, dan mendemonstrasikan micro-teaching. Luaran mata kuliah berupa lesson plan lengkap, media dan assessment, rekaman dan presentasi micro-teaching, serta refleksi berbasis umpan balik. Capaian pembelajaran pada mata kuliah ini mencakup 4 aspek utama, yaitu yang pertama, menginternalisasi nilai, norma, dan etika akademik. Yang kedua, menguasai konsep teoritis tentang pedagogik terkait dengan bidang pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Yang ketiga, mampu menggunakan bahasa Inggris dalam komunikasi lisan dan tulisan sesuai tuntutan konteks komunikasi dan menciptakan komunikasi interpersonal dan profesional yang efektif dan produktif. Yang keempat, memecahkan masalah belajar dan pembelajaran bahasa Inggris sebagai bahasa asing dalam lingkup sederhana dengan menerapkan teori, pendekatan, konsep, atau prinsip belajar dan pembelajaran bahasa. Untuk mencapai capaian tersebut, pembelajaran dirancang dengan model student-centered learning, sehingga mahasiswa menjadi pusat dalam proses belajar. Metode yang digunakan mencakup berbagai metode secara terpadu, antara lain lecturing, demonstration method, role play, structure, peer feedback. Dengan pendekatan ini, mahasiswa tidak hanya berlatih memahami materi, tetapi juga mengembangkan kemampuan berpikir kritis, berdiskusi, menyampaikan ringkasan, dan menyusun kembali berdasarkan apa yang mereka dengarkan, baca, dan diskusikan. Sumber belajar yang mereka gunakan adalah buku Approach and Method in Language Teaching 3rd Edition karya Jack C. Richards and Rogers yang diterbitkan oleh Cambridge University Press, dan Teknik in Principle in Language Teaching 3rd Edition karya Diane Larson Freeman yang diterbitkan oleh Oxford University Press. Kedua buku ini tidak hanya berfokus pada metode-metode konvensional dalam pengajaran bahasa Inggris, tetapi juga menyajikan alternatif method in English language teaching. Selain itu, kedua buku ini juga mencontohkan aktivitas nyata pada pembelajaran bahasa Inggris, sehingga proses pembelajaran menjadi lebih kontekstual, aplikatif, dan berorientasi pada kebutuhan pengajaran bahasa Inggris di dunia nyata. Sebagai sumber belajar pendukung, pembelajaran juga memanfaatkan berbagai materi otentik seperti BBC Learning English, VOA Learning English, dan berbagai materi dari artikel ilmiah yang terbit di jurnal nasional terakreditasi maupun jurnal terindeks internasional yang relevan dengan kebutuhan akademik dan profesional mahasiswa. Topik pembelajaran disusun secara sistematis dan bertahap, dimulai dari strategi building previous knowledge dengan menyampaikan tujuan dan pernyataan pertanyaan pemantik. Metode apa yang paling sesuai untuk belajar pemula? Kemudian berlanjut pada pemberian mini lecture, menjelaskan prinsip dan kesesuaian dan dari 5 metode dengan tabel ringkasan, memberikan satu kasus kelas, dan meminta mahasiswa memilih metode yang tepat. Meminta 2-3 jawaban, lalu menguatkan ketepatan alasan dan merangkum perbedaan metode dan memberikan exit ticket. Topik utama humanistic and alternative methods in English language teaching dikembangkan dalam berbagai tema antara lain total physical response, silent way, suggestopedia, community language learning, dan natural approach. Melalui pembelajaran ini, mahasiswa diharapkan mampu yang pertama, menjelaskan tujuan, prinsip utama, peran guru dan peserta didik, serta prosedur dasar total physical response, silent way, suggestopedia, community language learning, dan natural approach. Yang kedua, mendemonstrasikan satu metode humanistik atau alternatif secara akurat melalui mini teaching berdurasi 5-10 menit. Yang ketiga, membandingkan kelebihan, keterbatasan, dan kesesuaian setiap metode berdasarkan usia peserta didik, tujuan pembelajaran, materi, dan konteks kelas IFL. Dan yang keempat, memberikan dan menanggapi umpan balik teman sejawat secara objektif, konstruktif, dan beretika. Pembelajaran dilaksanakan secara luring dan juga dengan dukungan Learning Management System atau LMS sebagai media distribusi materi, penugasan, dan evaluasi. Selama proses pembelajaran, saya berusaha membangun suasana kelas yang aktif, komunikatif, dan kolaboratif melalui diskusi, tanya jawab, demonstrasi kelompok, dan peer assessment, serta umpan balik secara berkelanjutan sehingga mahasiswa memperoleh pengalaman belajar yang bermakna, relevan dengan kebutuhan calon guru bahasa Inggris. Selain itu, mahasiswa tidak hanya memahami konsep metode pengajaran, tetapi juga mampu memilih dan mengaplikasikan secara tepat dalam konteks pengajaran bahasa Inggris di Indonesia. Penilaian dilakukan melalui demonstrasi kelompok dan peer assessment. Penilaian mencakup ketepatan prinsip dan prosedur, kesesuaian aktivitas dengan karakteristik peserta didik, kreativitas, keterlibatan mahasiswa, kualitas justifikasi pedagogis, kolaborasi, serta pengelolaan waktu. Umpan balik diberikan secara terstruktur melalui format strength, questions, and suggestion. Penilaian dilakukan secara objektif dan transparan sesuai dengan rencana pembelajaran semester. Seluruh bentuk penilaian mengacu pada rubrik yang telah disampaikan kepada mahasiswa sejak awal perkuliahan. Selanjutnya, saya akan menampilkan cuplikan proses pembelajaran pada mata kuliah Teaching English as a Foreign Language 1 atau disingkat TEFL 1 yang memperlihatkan interaksi pembelajaran, penerapan pendekatan DIA, Direct Interaction Assessment, dalam mencapai capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah. Semoga video ini dapat memberikan gambaran mengenai pelaksanaan pembelajaran yang saya laksanakan pada mata kuliah ini. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students. Hello Miss. How is your day today? Okay, it is very well just to hear that you are fine for today because today we will going to discuss about method language learning ya di sini ya. Okay, first of all, I would like to ask you about what is the beginner learning difficulty in learning language. Can someone answer my question? Okay, Asa?
Total physical response.
Okay, total physical response. I will ask you once again. What is the difficulties of the language learning beginners to learn language? Very good, total physical response. I keep your answer. Okay, any other answer? Perhaps about their motivation. Vocabulary, of course. Good, very good, Pak Sisi. The first thing when we learn about the language is we are afraid of making mistake. How we cover up our afraidness in learning language? The one of method we can use to make we are eager in learning language is one. The method is, as I said, TPR. Susie says about vocabulary. Okay, now let's see our. Okay, we will going to discuss about method learning language, method and approach in language teaching. Today we will going about TPR, silent way, Suggestopedia, community language learning, and natural approach. Focus in this method is core principle, and then the suitability, and then the implementation steps, and then the sample activities, and then the classroom assessment. What we will discuss about the 5 method in language learning, about the focus on that sub point, yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. For learning outcomes today, we have 4 for the meeting 5 today, yeah. After this session, you can learn or you can choose an appropriate method, explain its pedagogical rationale, and then design a short classroom activities. The first is differentiate the core principle of 5 language teaching. We can differentiate about what the different about TPR, and then Suggestopedia, and then the natural approach, and then the community language learning. What is different about them? What are the differences about them? And then we can analyze. After we know the difference between them, we can analyze the method suitability based on age, and then based on language level, and then based on classroom goals. And then the activity we will going to have today is about a design. We can design a small classroom using those methods. And then 4th objective is about the assess. Okay, how we assess our language learning, language teaching process. This is learning outcomes through observation, performance, and then reflection. Okay, this is what we will going to have today. Okay, next slide. You can see this one, learning product in this meeting 5, yeah. We will going to one micro teaching with you stated the objective, procedure, and then the material, and then the assessment, and then the instrument. You can see in this table. This is the quick map of 5 methods. This is make us easier to know the differentiate about the 5 method. The method is TPR. Core principle in TPR is oral instruction. Instruction is oral, not written. Okay, it's oral, not written. And then an answer with movement. And then language production develop gradually. Language development, for example, this is the vocabulary developed in a gradually in a process. Here, for example, like this. Okay, yeah, understand? And then the main suitability. The main stability for beginners. As I asked you in the first meeting today, what are the difficulty of the beginners learners in English? This is TPR is suitable for beginners, children, active vocabulary, and then the classroom commands. Okay? And the second is silent way. What is the core principle of silent way? Teacher? Teacher speaks minimal. And then di situ student solve problem and correct themselves. Silent way. And then main suitability for pronunciation. And then structure. And then problem solving and autonomy. Pedia. Suggestopedia. Core principle-nya. What is the core principle of Suggestopedia? Relax. Yeah, the class is relaxed, not tense. Yeah. Okay. And then positive. And then music. Wow, this is more enjoyable. Yeah. And then dialogue. So when you implemented the Suggestopedia, you can include music in your class. But not rock and roll music, yeah, not underground music, yeah, but it's more relaxed music. So the student feels safe, feel comfort when they learn language. That's the Suggestopedia. And then, what is main suitability for the
Fluency.
yes, for fluency? For example, I read the book yesterday. The book is about blah blah blah. That's the fluency. Okay, yeah. And then, yes, of course, vocabulary. That's the main problem in Indonesia. English learners in Indonesia that we are lack of vocabulary. Next. Yes, confidence in speaking. Yeah. Okay. Are you confident when speaking English? Are you confident in speaking English? Not yet. I guess so. But English, as I said before in our meeting, language is habitually. Language is habitually. When you are not practice your language, especially English, you cannot communicate with English fluently. That's the point. Okay? And then the fourth method is CLL or community language learning. Okay, what's the core objective in community language learning? Yes. And then?
Learners teach record.
Yes. And then?
And then analyze.
Then analyze. That's the core principle when we use CLL method. The teacher to be, the teacher to be, yeah. Okay. You are as a counselor, and you make a small group in your class, and then learners speak their case. You provided case here, and then your students, you have already make a group. They are discussed, and then they are analyze the problem, and then they are present about the solution of the problems. Okay, that's the core principle of community language learning. The point is, we make a small community for better understanding in learning in one material. Okay? And then the main suitability for CLL? Yes. Yeah, small group. Adult learners. Yeah, you are adult learners, yeah? Not children. Okay. So this is more suitable for you, yeah? Okay. And then? Yeah, psychological safety, because we can choose our own group that make us comfortable. Okay. If someone, I don't like him, so I don't want to have one group with him. Yeah. Okay. Nah, this is the this is the CLL suitability ya di sini ya. And then interaction. Okay, comfortable is first ya. in a community language learning, here, And then the last we discussed for today about the method. What is? Yes, natural approach. What is core principle of natural approach? Yes, meaningful input. And then? Low pressure. And then? Yes, and then? Okay, no force production. Suitability? Okay, that's a natural approach. For example, like this. What time is it? What time is it?
Setengah 12.
Okay, 12:30 ya. Okay. That's the natural approach. Communication, natural. Okay. What color of your shirt? Blue. That's the natural approach. Have you breakfast today? Okay, that's natural approach. Communication naturally. Okay, that's the core point. Understand about the 5 method we discussed today? Okay, yeah. We go on to the any question? Not yet, yeah. Okay, this is the mind. Okay. Any question? Not yet. Okay. I have already give you some cases. Okay. I have already also set up the groups. Okay. I give you 1 minute to discuss with your group about the case I given to you. Okay. 1 minute for analyze, 1 minute or 2 minutes for delivering your solution. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Any difficulty? Not yet, yeah? Okay. 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 Have you finished? Okay. Finished? Okay. If you have finished, we go on to the presentation. What the best method for the case that I given to you. Who wants to have their opinion first for the case? Asa? Okay, Asa. You can read the case first. What is the case?
This is an English teacher at a junior secondary school in Indonesia faces challenges in teaching speaking skills to 8th grade students. Most students understand basic vocabulary and grammar rules, but they remain passive during English communication activities.
Okay.
They are afraid of making mistakes, lack confidence in speaking, and tend to wait for the teacher's explanation rather than actively participate in the learning process.
Okay.
The teacher wants to transform the classroom into more student-centered learning environment by involving students in active communication, meaningful learning experience, and supportive classroom activities.
Okay. Okay. What is the best method for that case? According to ASA groups.
The best method, according to the cases, is Suggestopedia.
Suggestopedia. Why?
Because this makes the room feels relaxed for the student, and the teacher can give motivation to the student to make it more confident to talk with others.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Yes. Good. Next. Student. Okay. Susi groups. Okay.
Based on the case above, according to our group, the best method or favorite method is communicative language learning method. Because of the communicative language learning method, the student make a small group and study in community. So this is the reduce the anxiety feeling of communication.
Okay, very good. There are two solutions for that case. Suggestopedia and community language learning. Are there? Come on. Okay. Intan groups, okay.
In the group opinion, the most appropriate method is the natural approach.
Okay.
Reason, the first, it matches the student characteristic.
Okay.
In the case above, the student already understand basic vocabulary and grammar, but they are afraid of speaking and lack self-confidence.
Okay.
The second, it support the learning objective.
Okay.
The three, the teacher role. The four, possible classroom activities.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's very, very good. We have three solutions for the case. Suggestopedia, community language learning, and then the natural approach. So we can make a point that some cases we have several methods to learn language learning. So we can say today is there is no best method in language learning, but the more is the suitable method for the same cases in language learning. That's the point of our meeting today, material today. You can see this is main conclusion for our teaching process today for the meeting 5 about the method in language teaching. And then the first is TPR strong for understanding, instruction and action vocabulary. And then the silent way develops autonomy, self-correction and pattern analysis. Suggestopedia lowers effective barriers and support fluency. And then the CLL, builds safety, and then build safety through interaction, and then recording, and then the reflection. And natural approach provide places meaning input before production. That's the summary. And there are the end of a class today. Of course, assignment. Okay. Ready for assignment? Okay, you can see. Individual sketch. Okay, choose one method. Choose one method. Create a 20-minute plan. RPP In Indonesia RPP. In English lesson plan. Okay. With first objective. Tujuan pembelajaran. And then materials, bahan ajarnya, materinya. And then prosedur, the procedure. And then the penilaian, assessment. And then explain why you choose that method. 11 past. Okay? Okay. Thank you for your coming. I hope that what we have learned today about teaching English method will give you insight and give you to choose the suitable method for the English language learning. Okay? Thank you for your coming today. Goodbye. See you next meeting. Bye-bye, students. Bye.